Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play Kilta, which is an Autobattler. Now this game is currently in early access, but it's really cool. Played some other Autobattlers on this channel, like Mortal Glory or Gladiator Guild Manager, so this is like a similar type of game. Now, at the moment, you cannot pick a starting hero or a starting item because that's yet to be implemented, but you can pick Guildmaster skills. So these are skills that you can actually use in combat for yourself. We only have options here in the defensive one. We can pick 3 out of the 4, so we can pick between Healing Potion, 3 uses per bottle, heals every targeted ally by an amount equal to 30% of their max health, or heal somebody fully, but it's only like a 1 per battle. So we're gonna pick the 1 per battle, the stronger one. The one that gives us less use, but it's stronger. Will you accept the job of the Guildmaster? Yes. Chapter 1, The Looming Shadow in the Forest. Day 1. Become Guild, the Twin Continents. Where am I? Become the best guild in the Twin Continents. What is this place? Become the best guild in the Twin Continents. I can't remember. Become the best guild in the Twin Continents. My head. Is everything alright, Guildmaster? Seeing my master in such distress saddens me. If there is anything I could do, your words are my command. Who are you again? Your humor never ceases to surprise me, good master. I'm gonna call him after one of my patrons, Sir Arcus, the proud captain of the Lion Guard. Now, however, I'm but a humble recruit in your quest to make Kilta the greatest guild in the Twin Continents. Today we are officially launching our guild operation. Let us celebrate it by selecting our first quest. Me and Miss Zemkat are ready to aid in your case. Our new beginning starts here. So we start out with 2 characters. We're gonna gain new characters later. What's really cool is that your characters have like interactions with each other, like an argue or fight depending on what kind of characters they are. That's really cool. So let me talk to you about Arcus. He's the retired guard. He has maximum health 130 and he has physical power, physical defense, magical power, magical defense. Each of these characters have special ability, and the way this works in combat is they have sort of like a timer that resets, and every time the timer resets they do like a basic attack, and if their timer for the ability is also reset, then instead of the basic attack they use the special ability. A suggestion that I have once the game moves further in development is to sort of see here whether they're using their physical or magical power for the basic attack, because it's not immediately obvious. Like this guy is Arcus is using physical power, but there's no like indication here which one he's using, so I would like to see that. So his special ability is Hammer of Justice. Arcus brings down his hammer, targeting all enemies on a single file. Each target is hit by 130% of his physical power. The targeted enemies are also stunned for a base duration of 0.8 seconds, which is how long it's affected by magical power. The total duration is divided between targets, so the more enemies targeted, the shorter each individual stun is. The combat is in real time, it's not turn-based. I will do my best to serve your purpose. I am at your command. And then we've got Bila, who I'm going to be calling Zemkat. She's a rogue, and she has ability Magpie's Boon. Bila gains invisibility for 4.8 seconds, drastically lowering her chances of being targeted. When she's invisible, 100% of physical defense and magical defense is added to physical power and magical power respectively. Bila also stabs a random target with magical attack with the power value of 55% of her combined physical and magical power. What does that mean in practice? You want to increase her physical defense significantly, because when she's invisible she's going to be able to have that extra attack. So if you've got weapons and equipment, you can give them to the people and they affect their physical power and defense. What's important is that, at least at the moment, and I don't know if this is planned towards the end of the game, I don't actually think so, is that this weapon does not affect how he fights. He has his hammer, and even if you give him this sword, it will increase his physical power and defense, but in the combat he will still use his hammer, which is a little bit strange. Because, like, for example, if you give him a bow, he's still going to be using his hammer, so that's a little bit like a contradictory. It might be better if this was not a weapon, but just, like, you could have, like, a armor, and then this would be just, like, as random items that he would give them, because otherwise it's a little bit strange. So I don't know, just like... And for her, we want to give her something, gives her high magical power, so we're going to give her the almost magical dagger, which increases magical power, lowers her health, but that's okay. His dagger was rediscovered years after falling into the guild latrine. Despite a thorough washing, it retains an ominous quasi-magical aura. Oh, that's super gross. We also need to give her something that gives her a good defense. So this is +6 total on the defense. This is 5 and this is 5. So we're going to give her this ancient armor and we'll give him the ancient shield. Okay, and now we're gonna pick our quest up on top here. We only one quest, Alone Wolf. We received our first official quest. A lone hungry wolf has been harassing the townsfolk on the nearby roads. Get rid of the wolf and then we can get our reward. So let's begin the quest and we shall start. Yeah. We'll begin the battle. We can position our member however we want. We're going to leave them the way they are. You could also hover over them to see their information. Oh yeah, now you can actually see what type of attack they have. So he has physical melee. And she has magical melee. Okay, so you have to, but I would like you to see it elsewhere, not just in here. It actually might be that this is affected by the weapon. We're gonna try to test it out, like if you give him a bow, whether it's going to turn into physical ranged. But you can't see it here with the animation, which is a bit strange. Now over here you can see timer. So this up top is his health. This thing on the left bottom, once it gets full, he will use his basic attack. So he will just use like his regular normal attack. You're gonna see that right now. It's gonna be the physical melee attack. So it's like this was orange, so it was like the basic damage. Okay, so they already won, so I can't show you the rest, but we'll show you the rest after in the next combat. Okay. Good morning, Guildmaster. Is your head any better today? Also, good job on yesterday's quest. I can now better understand what Arcus sees in you as a leader. Mr. Maggie is happy to express his joy as well. My head's still a little bit dizzy, so I might be seeing things. Is that a bird on your shoulder? Yes, obviously. You should get that head checked. You've met Mr. Maggie before, right? Alternatively, you could recruit a healer or druid to our party. They might be able to get your brain fixed. And if this situation calls for it, I'm pretty good with knives. That's why I gave you the magical dagger. Just haven't performed surgery before. So go ahead and recruit us some capable people, or you might need to get on the table. Okay, so now we can pick a new person. We can pick Rufus or Mario. So Rufus is a guardian. He has an ability of a lifesteal, so he actually can heal himself, which is really, really cool. Or we can put Mario, who has a Sage Curse, strikes an enemy with 140% of the magical power. This also curses the enemy, stopping their ability charge accumulation, an ability used for a number of actions based on magical power. So the cool thing about Mario is that you can really focus on her magical power. So actually we're gonna go for her. Mario is a human sage from the swamps of Lava. She has lived most of her life in exclusion and she has become a sort of living legend in the region. Her specialties are curses. Would you like a curse? I have a number of them. We'll give her magical defense and max health, and whatever gives her the most magical power. So we'll give her the druidic staff. Now we've got this enhanced bow. So if I give this enhanced bow to him, is he going to be using a physical ranged attack? We'll have to wait and see, because the hammer will not change. So we're gonna have to kind of check it out over there. We can pick a new quest. We'll go with Bothersome Hogs. A couple of bothersome Wisbor grounds have been raiding the local turnip fields. The farmer wants these piggies served with the remaining turnips. Okay. Let's go hit them up. Heroes in cover wielding melee weapons suffer 25% power reduction on auto attacks. Okay. So she's a ranged person, so she's in the back, but he... Yeah, okay, so this actually does change range, so it just doesn't affect the way it looks, it does affect attack, so that's actually pretty cool. So presumably it would be more beneficial if he was more in the back. What are you? You're also ranged, correct? Yeah. But I think we're just gonna put it in front of her, because we're gonna change his weapon later, but I want to show it. Okay, so look at this. Because this is finished, he's gonna use his special ability. So next, once Mario's this thing fills up, because her sort of timer for special ability is finished, she's going to use her special ability. So you can see it now. She's going to use her Sage's Curse on this guy. So now this guy is cursed. Okay, so this is like the regular attack timer and special attack timer. Now once we move to day 3, we'll be able to use our special abilities that we have picked, but not quite yet. They do heal between combats, but not to full HP. Okay. We've gotten some cool abilities, so we're gonna give him back to a melee weapon because it doesn't make sense for him to be ranged, but Oh ho! Hello, dear guildmaster. Owning a guild is a tough job, isn't it? It takes a strong spirit to have such an important task. Say, would you like... Did I take a glance at your spirits? Absolutely! Go ahead. Ho ho! That's the spirit! Now, let's see. She focuses her mind and her staff begins to emit a faint light. Hopefully this will not curse you. My, what a beautiful and strong spirit you have, dear. Oh! It's like you have been blessed by the gods themselves. Stop it. I mean, she's flirting with us, come on. It also says, pour Marius some tea and do not trust elves. Did you hear that? Now you better do it. Or would you dare to defy fate? Makes you wonder if she really didn't see anything. Alright, let's make her some tea. Okay, we can pick a new person. We can get Ko or Aline. We're gonna go with Ko this time. But I'm not gonna call him Ko, I'm gonna call him Bach. So Bach is the Wandering Druid. His ability is Cycle of Life. He calls forth the power of nature, striking every enemy by 120% of physical power. Ko's most damage ally is then healed by an amount determined by the damage dealt and Ko's magical power. So I want to focus on both his magical and physical power. Bach is a young traveling wildkin from the regions of Lobo. He's his village's druid and thus is very capable in nature and healing related spell. His objective is to travel and see the world. Alright, come on Bach. So what gives him both physical and magical power? Ooh, plus maximum health, plus 30% physical power and stun. Each outer has 20% ability to stun. So we're gonna give this, because it's a hammer, we'll give it to our hammer guy. This gives him both physical and magical power, so this is perfect for Bach. Now anything that gives more than 2 magical power for our girl Zemkat. Not really. This is 4 physical magical defense. I guess we'll give it to Bach. Or physical power. You are only magical, you are both, you are mostly focused on defense, and you are mostly physical. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. This is though both physical power and defense. Who out of you? Nah, everyone else isn't anything better. Okay, well, fine. We're fine. Now here we can pick our power. We can either have the healing, which heals somebody for full HP, or Miracle Mallet, stuns the target enemy for 4 seconds, or afflict the target enemy with Idol's Curse. Each hit against the enemy when the effect is active deals 125 increased damage and heals for damage down. I'm gonna pick the Cursed Idol. I like that. Let's pick a new quest. Ideally we would like something where we don't have many enemies but they're stronger. Don't really have gotten that. So we'll go with Highwaymen. A couple of highwaymen have been harassing the travelers on nearby roads. During their latest robbery, they killed a merchant and the town sheriff now wants them dead. So bringing them in alive would mean a lot more paperwork. Yeah, who wants to bother with paperwork? Let's go destroy them. I am immediately going to curse one of them at the start of the combat because it's useful. So let's use this. Whoever has the most HP is the bandit swordsman in the back. So we use it on this guy. So actually having them in a row might not be the best decision the way we have them right now, because if they have attacks that could like attack a full row, it's not going to be as beneficial. Now notice the Magpie Spoon, she has a really high 28, actually it's not that high. In my test game she had like 42 attack. Oh, 41 with the curse. Oh, that was epic. Now Americas is taking, sorry, not Americas, Harkus is taking the majority of the damage, but that should be okay because Bach is focusing on healing the guy who has the lowest HP, which is always gonna be Arcus. Yeah, damage dealt Mariah and Velia. So our girls are essentially the heavy hitters. Obviously Bach is just a healer, so he's not doing that much. And Arcus is kind of like the tank. Yeah, if you look at damage taken, like you can see, he's like taking the most damage. And healing, obviously. Actually, no healing. What you doing, Bach? You're supposed to be healing people. That's not already agreed upon. You're supposed to be healing people. Don't lazy around. Weekly news have arrived. You start strolling through the papers. Continental news, uniting people one headline at a time. Issue 16. Reports of ominous growls and howls have been reported in Metaforest. Citizens living nearby are requested to stay inside until further notice, while the investigations move on further. Number of rogue bandits and criminals are on the rise. Guilds in the area are requested by the law enforcement to secure trade routes to Netrico. A new hit food has hit shelves on the street, popularized as pancakes. The soft and tasty cake originated from Leonard and has spread all across the Twin Continents. Thank you for reading our news. See you again next week. Alright, we can pick a new person, Dalton or Ellen. So Ellen is interesting. She is always going to be like 1 or 2 abilities. It's either healing or magical attack. And Dalton, what's she doing? Dalton gives us poison. Strikes an enemy with physical power. This also poisons the enemy and will suffer damage equal to 80% of Dalton's physical power. Magical power affects the speed at which the poison damage is suffered. You should be more careful around me. Some people have bad tendency to fall onto my shifts. Dalton, I'm not going to call him Dalton. I'm going to call him Rudy. Rudy is a red wildkin from the slums of Capital. His motivations to join Kilta is to gain money and knowledge about the surrounding world. He's a wanted criminal in the capital's area and his specialties are poisons. Is he really a trustworthy ally? Absolutely. Okay, like we take people who give curses, we take people who give poisons. Not very picky. Do you care about defense? You do not, but I'm gonna give it to you because I got nothing better. Physical power and speed. So speed determines how quickly they can do their attack, so it's actually not bad. Physical power 5 would be good for him because he's mostly physical. You're also mostly physical. You've got 6 and 2. And healing is based on... Yeah, so the problem is that actually Bach is only healing for like... Well, based on damage dealt, so it should be like 30 damage plus his magical power. Yeah, we're gonna leave it the way it is for him. I think we're okay right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of spread out our people, but Dalton can take some damage. He's gonna be fine. Alright, next quest. Our main objective, by the way, is increase the population by undertaking challenge quest and taking more heroes. So, do we have a special quest? Yeah, so this is a special quest because you can pick out of 2 rewards. Except these rewards... Actually, the reinforced shield is pretty good. So, physical mitigation, I'm not 100% sure what that does, but presume it just like is like lowers the attack of the enemies by 10%. But this is a lot of enemies. I think we might do something else first. This is the sorcerer's gloves are quite good. Let's do hunting grounds. We support hunting as a popular pastime activity for the bandits. That's totally evil, right? Time to put an end to their fun with the cold hand of justice. Yeah, let's do that. We'll keep doing the... Actually, we'll pick the healing this time. I can heal somebody to full HP, so if like Arca's gonna be in trouble, we could heal him up. Why are you in the back? You've got physical melee, you should be in the front. Because if he's in the back, then he's being provided cover by her, which means that he will do less damage. No, I'm also gonna spread out my healers a little bit. Actually, put him in the back. I don't think it matters whether he's in the front or the back. Yeah, they're at almost full HP, so it's okay. Okay, so we immediately used up Poison Blade over there. Rudy. Alright, Arca's doing his attack. Nice. He gives... Why did he stun the middle lane? He should have stunned the lane where we got multiple people. Alright, I'm preparing to heal Rudy over here. Or maybe even Zemkat, we'll see. Because Bach... Yeah, we're gonna need a new healer because Bach is a bit slow on the healing. We're gonna heal our guy over there. Give full HP, well, almost full HP to Rudy. I think we're doing fairly okay with the enemies. Well, I'm slightly worried here for Arcus though. I really hope that Bach can step up and heal him in a moment. Yeah, Bach is... Yeah, nice. So Bach essentially fully healed him. And actually, we would have given him 177 HP, which is interesting. So we don't have to worry on making Bach better. Because his healing is strong enough. It's just that he doesn't get to heal often. So we might want to focus on giving some extra speed so that he can heal more often. Because if you look at like the healing done, he did a lot more. Like Arcus doesn't even have enough HP to handle that. As for damage, ooh, actually interesting. So Bach is actually dealing a lot of damage. Interesting. Because we're gonna, so what's gonna happen now is we're actually gonna be able to get a new person. So we want to think about is who we want to switch. So we want to look at like who is doing the least stuff. my, what a beautiful companion you have there, my dear. Mario apparently likes to flirt with everyone. It's kind of interesting. Thank you, ma'am. Finally someone recognized how handsome you are, Mr. Maggie. Thank you. Oh, what a lovely name. He reminds me of my friends. You had friends? Oh, yes, I did. Ho, ho. And friends they were. Say, dear, have you ever had a giant snake as your friend? I can't say I have. Also, I'm starting to be uncomfortable in this conversation. Then you have missed a wonderful new world, my dear. Getting used to snake bites is not an easy task. Once you become numb enough, gain all sorts of fancy resistances. Yeah, I think I might pass on that. Go! But never, ever trust an elk. I didn't. I said never. Ever. I slipped away from the conversation as Sampstra slipped away from the conversation as Mario was busy puffing air out of her nostrils. Guess you should never trust an elk. Okay, we could get Eileen or Rufus. Well, Eileen is healing everybody. I'm gonna grab Eileen. And I'm gonna switch her for Buck. But Buck is doing a lot of damage. I don't know if we... She's healing everybody for 70% of her magical and giving them a buff to their physical power, or she's hitting everybody for her magical power and enemies lose mitigation. I'm gonna try to switch her for Dalton. Because the thing is, we've noticed that Buck is apparently really good at both throwing out damage and healing. Like when he gets to heal. Okay, this is giving somebody 8 defense. This is only giving her 6, so we're gonna switch that. And we'll give... I do like giving them speed, though. You have 5 physical defense, or 3 and 3. 5 magical, or 3 and 3. I think actually... Oh, let's give this there. Now, the girl needs... I gave you speed. This is plus power but not defense, so we could give this on Mario. Mario's gonna grab that. Magical dagger crafted by an intern. Didn't turn out that great, but it's usually more dangerous to the target than the user. I love the little voiceovers here. So she gets a cursed dagger, which is again fitting, but because she likes curses, you know? It's all good. What can we pick next? So yeah, we got 2 healers now, so it should be alright. Next quest. Bandit camp. Wow, or pack of wolves. Although this is a bunch of enemies, let's do the bandit camp. The forest ranger has spotted a group of bandits setting up a camp nearby. The mayor suspects they're planning to attack the village in near future and has asked us to make the first move and take them out. Let's do this thing. Got our bunch of healers. Alright, so you have ranged. Wait, you have a melee attack? You do. Oof, but I don't know if I want you up front in here. What's the most HP? You've got 83 and defense 18 and 20? You've got 95, defense 20 and 17, so that's actually better. And you've got 85. Yeah, we're gonna switch you two. It's a bit weird to have the healer up front. I could have put him on stuff in the back, but whatever. It's gonna be fine. We've got our healing ready if it's needed, but you can see that Buck is gonna be able to heal somebody, which is a bit of... Actually, he's gonna heal himself. Gonna be okay. That was a good hit. Yeah, okay, so now Buck is gonna go, and he should heal himself. Yeah, cycle of life. That was... Did he hit everyone? I thought his abilities hitting one person. It just seemed... Okay, I'm gonna need to heal him now, because he's taking the damage. But it seemed like he hit up everybody. Oof, I'm worried about her. That's not great. Like, we're gonna need Buck to be able to heal quickly, or Ellen. Actually, Ellen's gonna be able to heal as soon as it's her turn. So hopefully hopefully if she uses her healing thing, she'll be able to heal everyone, which should be great. Please heal. Yes. It's only 13 HP, but it does help out. Okay, first bandit of the swordsman is almost... Actually, not first. Two are already dead, but we're doing pretty well. Yeah, I think this healing combo's pretty good. Still a little bit, like... Bach is complicated too. Like, he's great, but he's also not quite what I expected of him. But then, okay, now he's gonna heal Arcus for, like, a bunch. Okay. Ellen did almost no damage, which is fine because she's a healer. Yeah, Bach is the second best in doing damage, like I can't take him out. Our tank is also doing well, but like if the thing is like I want to substitute somebody, but I don't know who. Okay, we can only pick one now, so we could get enhanced bow, +6 power, +2 magical, -1 defense, so it's 8. Might be good. Swift cape, 2, and speed. We already have a lot of these. And relic, physical power +60% and counter 75% damage received. So this would be good on either our tank, but our tank has the hammer. So we might want to put this on either... You'd have to put it on Bach or Rudy, whichever one we're using. The third person we're using in the front, because she's focused on magical power. We also want magical... Actually, do we want magical? Wait, we're gonna pick this. We're gonna think about this. Because we know that our girl, Zemkat, can do both magical and physical. So it doesn't matter. Like, if we make her physical, it's okay. Because her attacks sort of combined, so we're fine with it. So what you getting? You have +2 magic. Okay, so we're gonna switch your thing for this thing. So your current physical power is 24, and this is going to give you +14. Oh, our girl is gonna be so strong. Zemkat's gonna hit them up like it's no tomorrow. This is gonna be fantastic. Now, that means I've now gotten myself magical power +2, which is actually kind of rubbish because everybody else has something way better. Now, also what you want to do eventually is, presumably, like, if someone is low HP, you want to, like, substitute somebody else. But I don't think we need that just yet. Ooh, this is also interesting. Also, probably another good idea would be, like, to look at what the enemies have, like, as their abilities. Ooh, this is interesting. It charges to a single file. So they have single file attacks. So we want to spread our people around, but we've already been trying to do that anyways. I think this seems like pick one of these would be good. Like, look at this. This is +10 defense. So that on Zemkat, insanely good. Or, oh, +60, +40 defense, and a blood out. When life total is below 50% of maximum, grants 12 physical power. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on. I have to put that on her. I want to put everything on her. Or what is this? Sturdy helmet. Mitigation grants immunity to stun. Woohoo. Or dark armor. That's even a lower health, but a lot of physical power, defense. Ooh, imagine this on Zemkat, because we don't care about her health that much. And she would gain a +8 defense and so much more power. Ooh, or we could give that to Mari as well. But that's a bunch of enemies. This is 9 physical and 1 magical defense. All of these are good. We gotta pick one of these crazier ones. I kind of want one of these special abilities because they sound so good. I don't know if we can handle the rumors of the flying pigs. We'll try. Are we gonna try? This is super risky, but we're gonna try. Lately there's been a lot of curious rumors of large flying pig leading a sounder of smaller hawks. It sounds like old wives' tales, but the villagers have promised a good reward for investigating the matter if they're gonna give us dark armor, which I'm gonna put on one of our girls. It's gonna be insane. We could also theoretically give it on Arcus, because having defense for him is not bad. He's gonna because he's our tank, so theoretically this should be good. We're gonna get ready with our healing salve, but not use it quite yet. We'll see. Alright, so we lost a lot of HP, but Bach is going to be able to use his ability soon, so hopefully he'll be able to heal up Arcus. I would love if you could rename your characters, because it would really help us out here. Because I know it can be a little bit confusing. I usually try to pick the names that are near what we've got. Oh, no. Bach's gonna heal himself and not Arcus, I think. Yeah, he's hitting up everybody. I didn't actually read the ability. I was gonna do that with you, but... Did you not heal anybody? Like, okay, are we gonna heal with our... yeah, okay. We're gonna need to heal Bach, like, right now, because I want him to die. Ellen should soon be able to use her ability to heal up everybody if she uses the right performance. Which I have. No, and Arcus is almost dead. Please heal. No. Arcus is gonna die. Arcus is gonna die because Bach can't heal him and I can't heal him either. These will find out. Okay, Hammer of Justice. Okay, Bach, please heal him. Please, now. Could you do it now before the enemy has a turn and murders him? Not necessary, because Zemkat did the final shot. Look at this. Zemkat has 200 damage, followed up by Bach, and everybody else can go cry in a corner. Actually, we might want to switch Mario for someone else eventually. Damage taken, yeah, mostly Arcus and Bach are taking the damage. Whew, we're gonna pick the armor. I am worried for Arcus now, because like his HP... We're gonna have to substitute him for Dalton for at least one turn, because he's almost dead. But apparently he still wants to chit-chat. Good morning, Guildmaster. I mean, I'm kind of injured, so I have time to read the newspaper, so I've been reading, and there have been reports of torn carcasses, ripped trees, and loud howls recently in the forest. As far as I'm concerned, there should be there should not be any things there that could leave such destruction behind them. Be it rampaging a dragon or endless abomination, know this, we're ready to face it with the full might of Kilta, as soon as my ribs stop hurting. Alright, I wonder how it tastes? What? Let's kick that thing's butt. That is not how the Pride Lion would praise that, but... Come on, say it after me. Yeah, let's kick its butt. My alcohol will never mutter such words again. Arcus is blushing all over his face, however you can see a glimpse of satisfaction from his unprecedented action. Ooh. Oh, actually he is very well healed. What's up with you? Why is your HP so low? We're gonna need to... We can actually substitute him because he's our healer. I need somebody new to get over... Okay, dark armor. Who are we putting it on? I don't want... putting it on my tank is still a terrible decision. Putting it on her is interesting. She typically doesn't take that much damage anyway, and it would give her some really good defense, which means that her attacks should be even stronger. So now her power is 38 and her defense, magical power and defense is 19. Everything is 19 and power is 38. If I give you this, your power is 43, your defense, physical and magical strength, but your magical defense is gonna fall to 16. So that's only plus 3 from what we've got before, and her HP took a big hit, so we're actually not gonna do that. We're gonna leave her the way. So how about you, Mario? What you looking like? But you only care about magical power, so the fact that this gives you plus 20% physical, we don't care about. We could look at Bach. You have 30, 20, 18, 17. If I give you this, you'll be better, but you'll also be almost dead because you've got no HP. Okay, we're gonna give it on a lean. Or we could give it on Dalton. No, but we need the healer, that's the thing. If I give it to you, okay, let me substitute it back. You had 23, 18, and 23, okay? And then here we've got 28, 21, 22, 24. So this is way better for her. Her HP is lower, but she's behind. She shouldn't take hits that often. She should be alright. I'm really considering what happens if you give it to him. But he's almost dead already with his 125 HP. So taking it away is a bit of a rough thing. Also, it lowered her speed. Okay, Mario, what you've got? We've got plus 6 defense, 3 physical, 3 magical. If I give you this, it's only plus 2, but it will increase her speed, so she can curse the enemy a bit more often. Unless we put Dalton there. Like, she's not doing that great. Like, if we're being honest. Like, compared to, like, how Zemkat's hitting everybody, Bach is healing, doing things, she's a healer, so she's fine. Arcus is the thing, she's kind of, you know, maybe we'll put Rudy here instead. I wish you could, like, hover over this and see, like, a comparison, like, of their stats with this. If we give them the same equipment, what would be the comparison? That'd be quite nice, I think. Because, yeah. Is 22, 19, 25, 14? Her magical power is much higher than that, but other than that... Also, he wants to focus on physical power, not magical. So we might want to give him something like this instead of what he has. Yeah, we'll give him the speed. That's fine, I guess. Interesting. Oh, actually, we're way over time, so I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right towards some other Autobattlers that we play on this channel. I'll see you there. Bye bye!